Welcome students to the History Civics session. Through this video, I will explain to you the chapter, Our Constitution. In this, I will explain to you the meaning of the term Constitution, its importance, its enactment, implementation, formation of the Constituent Assembly, significance of 26 January, and the basic features of the Indian Constitution. Now let me first tell you the meaning of the term constitution. Constitution is a set of rules that are accepted by all citizens and according to which the government runs. Now what is the importance of this constitution? Firstly, it regulates the position and powers of the three organs of the government. Secondly, it states how they are interrelated. Third, it moderates relations between the government and the governed. Fourthly, it protects the interests of the citizens by restraining the government from taking arbitrary actions. As we all know that before independence, India was ruled directly or indirectly by the Britishers. But slowly during the freedom struggle, the Indians understood their real position and demanded for the establishment of the Constituent Assembly that would be in accordance to the Indians and for the welfare of its citizens. So finally in the year 1946, Cabinet Mission arrived in India and forwarded the proposal to set up the Constituent Assembly for the enactment of the Indian Constitution. The members of this Constituent Assembly were to be elected indirectly by the provincial legislative assemblies, and 385 were the original members, in which 292 were elected and 93 nominated. The number got reduced to 299 after partition, and finally 284 signed the constitution on 26 November 1949. It consisted of members from all the communities and parts of Indian territories. The first meeting was held on December 9, 1946. Dr. Sachidanand Sinha was made the president. The second meeting was held on December 11, 1946, and Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected unanimously as the president of the Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly formed various committees, and the most important was the drafting committee. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was made the chairman of the drafting committee, and it was given the task to draft the constitution. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar incorporated various principles to ensure complete sovereign socialist democratic republic. Thereafter, 5 readings were held, and finally the draft was ready on November 26, 1949. That is, it took almost 3 years to complete the constitution. There were 395 articles and 8 schedules. On 26 November 1949, finally the constitution was enacted, adopted and passed. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru proposed the objective resolution that highlighted the national goals, and it was passed by the Constituent Assembly on January 26, 1947. 26 January has historical importance. This date was chosen for the enforcement of the Constitution because at the Lahore session in the year 1930, the Indian National Congress gave the first call of Purn Swaraj or complete freedom. Thereafter, on every year on this day, it was celebrated as Independence Day. And after independence, it was decided that 26 January 1950 will be celebrated as Republic Day, and 15th August will be celebrated as the Independence Day. Now I will discuss about the features of the Indian Constitution. that has established a democratic society. The Constitution provides for a single citizenship, which means that all Indians, irrespective of the state of their domicile, are the citizens of India. Second, the Constitution provides for universal adult franchise, which means that all citizens of 18 years and above have the right to vote and choose their representatives, irrespective of his or her caste or creed. Next, the Constitution guarantees six basic human rights, which are known as fundamental rights, and it provides the condition essential for all round development of the citizens. The six fundamental rights are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. It is a written and the lengthiest constitution with 395 articles and 8 schedules. The Constitution of India is a rigid and flexible constitution where some articles can be amended only by simple majority, whereas others require two-thirds majority vote in the parliament. The Constitution of India provides for directive principles of state policy, which are guidelines to the government. Thus, the Constitution is the supreme law of the land that determines the relationship among the citizens and between the citizens and the government. It also limits the power of the government and expresses the aspirations of the citizens. Thank you.